Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to today's Gavel Club meeting. To all of you who are new here, hello and welcome. I hope you all enjoy and have fun tonight. I'm Kira, your host, and I will be guiding you throughout this whole meeting from start until the end. We are all different, each and every one of us, yet we are not divided. We have different backgrounds, different styles, and different opinions. But that is our strength. When every voice is heard, we build something greater. Thank you to all the members and guests for attending and for being here. Let's make it a great meeting. Now, before we further continue, let's stand up and we praise the Lord by singing Amazing Grace. One, two, three. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Let us pray. Thank you, Lord, for this evening meeting.
Thank you for taking us here safely. Thank you for the opportunity to learn English. Give us the ability to understand the lesson we are learning this evening. Enable us to speak English fluently. Always be with us and bless us. Amen.
Please be seated. Now, to officially open the meeting, please welcome our club president, Gavelier Alpha. Let's give a round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to start this meeting in order. Welcome to the Gavel Fortuna Club meeting. It's a pleasure to welcome all of you to Fortuna Gavel Club meeting. As a president, I would like to appreciate everyone for taking your time to participate in this meeting. I hope that you learn something until the end of our meeting. Today we have one prepared speakers and one keynote speakers. And without any further ado, on behalf of Fortuna Gavel Club meeting 0783946, I officially start this meeting. Back to you, the host of the meeting.
Thank you so much, club president. Now, in this meeting, we will have 4 sessions. The first one is the most interesting one. We will have the table topic session. This is where all of you are encouraged to come up front and speak impromptu, which means speaking without preparation. The second session is the prepared speakers. Today we have one prepared speaker. Third is the keynote session where we will have a very special speaker who is here to encourage us and to inspire us. Lastly, we also have the evaluation session. Without further ado, let us welcome the general evaluator to introduce his team. Let's invite Gavelier Lilo.
Good evening, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Gaveliers, and dear guests. My name is Lilo, and I'm going to be your general evaluators for today's meeting. As the general evaluator, it is my job to evaluate everything that happens throughout the meeting. During the meeting, I will take notes on everything that happens and doesn't happen. I will evaluate each participant and look for good examples of observation, preparation, enthusiasm, organization, delivery, and performance of duties. I am accompanied by my team called the TAG team, which stands for timer, a counter, and grammarian. Each and every one of them will introduce themselves and explain their roles for today's meeting. Without further ado, let's welcome the timer, Gavelier Jasmine.
Good evening, Madam Toastmasters, fellow Cavaliers, and dear guests. I'm Jasmine, your timer for tonight's meeting. As a timer, my role is to time the speaker. For the table topic speaker, I will turn on. Oh, your time is between 1 until 2 minutes. I will turn on the green light when you have reached 1 minute. I will turn on the yellow light when you have reached 1 minute 30 seconds. And I will turn on the red light when you have reached 2 minutes. Don't worry, I will give you an extra 30 seconds to close your speech. And for the prepared speaker, your time is between 5 until 7 minutes. I will turn on the green light when the prepared speaker have reached 5 minutes, yellow light when you have reached 6 minutes, and last but not least, red light when you have reached 7 minutes. I will come back again to report my findings. Back to you, the General Evaluator.
And next, we're going to have the counter explain their roles. Let's welcome Gavelier Nanda.
Hello, everyone. Hi. Good evening, Madam Toastmaster, Gavelier, and my dear guests. I'm Nanda, your counter for tonight's Gavel meeting. As the counter, my role is to count the number of unnecessary sound or repetitive words you use when you're delivering your speech. For example, you know, I mean, will be counted. At the end of the meeting, I'll be back with my report. Back to you, the General Evaluator.
And last but not least, let's welcome the grammarian, which was supposed to be Gavelier Gede, but he was set, but he hasn't attended yet. So the grammarian is going to be Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you.
Please give applause.
Hello, my name is Ma'am Nana. Okay, the youngest in this class, in the group, right? The youngest one. Yeah, 26. 26, turn our back. 62. Right, my role today is as a grammarian. Grammarian is the one who check and pay attention closely to the grammar that the speakers are using. Do you understand? Yeah. But in this case, I'm not like an English teacher, no. But I just give you some ideas. For instance, you said, mungkin ada yang mengatakan demikian. Well, yesterday I took some medicine. Oh, yesterday I take a medicine. Harusnya I took some medicine. You understand? So grammarian ini juga melatih kita semua untuk bisa tahu, oh ternyata grammar yang benar itu seperti ini, grammar yang salah seperti itu. Jadi semua kita belajar menjadi grammarian, okay? So this is my role tonight, and feel free to speak. Don't worry, I'm not going to get mad at you because ini bukan soal salah, tetapi be confident to speak, okay? Right. Where's that? Where's good day? Oh, word of the day, I thought good day. Okay, jadi hari ini nanti ada yang namanya impromptu speech. Impromptu speech itu adalah giving an speech without any preparation. Jadi tanpa ada persiapan. Ini bagus loh. Nanti kalau pulang malam, kenapa baru pulang? Langsung cepat, twing, 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 twing. Alasannya pintar cepat ya. It's not that way. Tapi latihan bagaimana speech, how you apply your public speaking without having a preparation, right? Ini adalah today our word of the day is inclusive. Jadi nanti kalau ada yang maju di sini untuk delivering a short speech, then try to include guys. Mencoba untuk tapi if you do not know, it's okay. Don't worry, okay? Don't worry. I mean, the more you practice, the better your public speaking. So I know it not be very easy, but welcome for everyone to speak in front of the stage today. Okay? Thank you. Udah ya? Udah usah. It's okay. Yeah. It might not be like this because akan sulit.
Oh, and before
Only
I
for the
forget,
one understand that use this one, but mereka nggak usah.
and before I forget, I will explain the rules of the meeting today. So, you are not permitted to use your phone during the meeting, and it is recommended for you to put your phone in the silent mode, or if you may, the do not disturb mode. Moreover, you are not able or you are not permitted to talk to each other or leave the room when the speaker is delivering their speeches, as it might cause distraction for the speakers. At the end of the meeting, I will come back with my findings. Back to you, the host of the meeting.
Thank you, the General Evaluator and the tech team. Without further ado, let's continue to the first session, which I'm very excited about, the impromptu session or the table topic session. Let's welcome Gavelier Audrey to lead the session. Good evening, Madam Toastmaster, Gaveliers, and dear guests. Welcome to the table topic session. In this session, you will be given a question and you have to answer it in a 2-minute speech. This session includes no preparation at all. You will be given 30 seconds to think when you have received the question. And remember to include the word of the day, inclusive. I also want to remind you that whenever a speaker is saying the word of the day, you have to clap your hands. For example, inclusive. All right. Now, let's start our session. I have prepared 10 questions, and who wants to be the first one? Anyone? It's okay. It may be challenging, but this is very good to improve your public speaking skills and help with critical thinking. All right, let's welcome Gavelier Celo. I have prepared 10 questions. From 1 to 10, what number would you like to choose? Number 5.
I would like to pick number 5.
All right, question number 5. How can we foster an inclusive environment that values diversity? How can we foster an inclusive environment that values diversity? Do you get it? All right, time is yours.
All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Shallow, and I would like to tell my experience. One time, back in SDH, when I was around the 7th grade, I faced a little bit of discrimination, if one might say, because most of the children there are Chinese, and I had a hard time befriending them. So I asked myself, how can I make an inclusive environment, a friend group, somewhere where I can be accepted and diverse? One way I could think is changing my perspective. Rather than staying on one point, I should think what they would think, or I should find a way to leverage it. Another way to adopt such practice is to make sure that both parties agrees upon each other. That is what I would do. Not only that, but another way that we can adopt an inclusive environment that can be accepted by all and many is to make sure that you befriended the right people. This is mainly because while it is true that you can create inclusive and diverse environments, not everyone has the same mindset. Some might not like it and some don't. So it's best that we improve and make sure that we don't end up on the wrong side. I am Shallow. Thank you.
Thank you, Gavel. Right now, question number 5 is taken, and we still have 9 more. Who would like to come up? Gavalier Eglin. Alright. Number 5 is taken, and we have 9 more questions. Which one would you like?
I'd like to pick number 2.
Number 2. Please. It is a quote. It is not our difference that divide us. It is our inability to recognize, accept, and celebrate those differences. By Audrey Lorde. Well, it's me. Can you repeat? Yeah. It is not our difference that divide us. It is our inability to recognize, accept, and celebrate those differences. Do you get it?
Yes. No, that's okay.
Time is yours.
Okay. Hi everyone, good evening. I'm Eglin, and to start my speech, I would like to encourage you to imagine a world where everyone look the same, acts the same, and dream the same. It seems like living in a room with only one color, which is boring, lifeless, and also limited. This quote reminds me that the problem is not being different. Rather, it is when we refuse to be inclusive. I would like to give an example. When 2 people look at the same object, one might see as a challenges, but the other might see as a solution. If we ignore one side, we will lose the other things or the half of the picture. But if we combine or we include it, we come up with something even better than from what we imagine. Being inclusive doesn't mean always agree on something, but it means we are willing to listen understand, and learn to each other. So let's not divide it by our differences, but we have to accept, learn, and celebrate it. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Gavelier Eglin. Number 2 and 5 has been taken, leading us to only have 8 numbers left. Who would like to come up and deliver a speech? It's okay, everyone here is learning. Maybe from the guest. We have 2 Gaveliers that have delivered a speech, maybe from the guest. Anyone? Ken, Gavelier Ken. All right. Number 2 and 5 has been taken. What number would you like?
I would like to take number 4.
Number 4. It is a question. Please do not look at it. What role does empathy play in bridging gaps between diverse individuals? What? You want to read it?
No, I'm fine.
What? Yeah. What role does empathy play in bridging gaps between diverse individuals? Do you get it?
Yes.
All right. Time is yours, and remember to use the word of the day, inclusive. You have applause.
In an inclusive world, diversity is not a problem. It is a building block for a stronger and more vibrant whole. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ken. Empathy is a strong emotion that almost every human has, because there is some sociopath and psychopaths that doesn't understand emotion. But I'm sure that we all have empathy. We feel what others feel. Well, I would like to emphasize on the idea that we are not different but unique. We cannot just measure something with our own standard. Everyone has their unique standard. By being an empathiful person, we can feel their uniqueness, and we can create a different standard or a unique standard for that person. Well, it is also mentioned in my religion that everyone was created uniquely. Diversity is not something that we have to be afraid of. Rather, it is something to be celebrated, because with that, we can create many stronger ideas and help us grow. Empathy will help us understand other people who has unique emotion, perspective, and experience. My name is Ken, and please be an inclusive person.
That was very inspiring. Thank you, Gavelier Ken. We already have 3 people, and all of it seems to be in the Gavel Club. Why not have some guests or teachers? We still have 7 more questions. Anyone? Come on, we're not here to judge. We're here to learn. All right. Sama. Yeah. Can you please introduce yourself?
Okay, so good evening, everyone. My name is Ariel. You can call me Ariel.
spell your name?
Ariel.
Alright, Ariel. Okay. Number 2, 4, and 5 has been taken. What number would you like?
I'd like number 7.
Number 7. It is a quote. We may have all come on different ships, but we're in the same boat now, by Martin Luther King Jr. We may have all come on different ships, but we're in the same boat now.
Yes. Okay, I think I'm ready.
Do you get it?
Yes.
Alright. Time is yours, and remember to use the word of the day.
Good evening, everyone. Differences is one of the hardest part in the world for us to unite. Like every human being are different from each other. If we look back from the past, there's been war between humans because we cannot understand our differences. And that's really interesting because, hey you're a human with different color. I don't like you and I will kill you. That's the example. Yeah, you can call it the racism. So I think that this quote represents the reason why we need to understand each other. Maybe we are from different ships. I think different ships, we are from different country, different religion, different race, but now we are in the same boat. And if we continue to live together, we learn how to respect each other, we learn how to include each other, then I think we can make this world a better place. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guest Ariel. That was very good and very touching. Thank you very much. We have 5 more questions. 6. We have 6 more questions. Anyone? Guests or teachers? Or anyone? From the role takers, maybe? Yes. Yeah. Anyone? It's not hard, I promise. Gavalier Daniel. Alright. Number 5, 2, 4, and 7 has been taken. We have 6 more. What number would you like?
2.
Number 2 is taken. 8. Number 8. It is a question. Please do not look at it. How can we balance individuality with teamwork and collaboration? How can we balance individuality with teamwork and collaboration? I'll give you 30 seconds. They get it? All right. Gavel Daniel, time is yours.
Hello. Hello everyone, my name is Daniel and today I will talk about I will talk for a short time about balancing teamwork and so sorry. As a student myself, the word teamwork may seem really what you call it really bad, yeah, due to like all your friends who really will not want to collaborate and you will be forced to work yourself in your projects. uh, I see that I also get that almost every time we have a school projects, I will be assigned with friends who really doesn't want to work with me, and I feel like, why are they like this? And after thinking to myself for a short time, I see that maybe they have a different way of studying. And with that, once in a school project with my friend, I tried to manage it by trying to see and trying to know how they study and how they work in teams. After that, I also try to what you call it, adapt to their way, and by that, they can also work with me since they're also familiar with how I work in the teams. And with that, my school projects with teams have been going well since. That's all from me. Thank you. Sorry, ma'am, for not using the one.
Right. Thank you so much, Gavel Daniel. I pretty much agree with your point. I don't really like teamwork projects, school projects, because my friends cannot be collaborated. I will try your idea though. That was very good one. All right. Yeah, I must. I cannot avoid it. Yeah, it is good. It's just that we can't really. Yeah. All right, we have 5 more questions. Anyone? Maybe from the guest? From Garvin? Garvin. Okay. Sure. Gavalier Garvin. There you go. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, ma'am.
We have number 5, 2, 4, 7, and 8 has been taken. What number would you like?
I've take number 6.
Number 6. It's a question. Can you share an experience where embracing difference led to a positive outcome? Can you share an experience where embracing difference led to a positive outcome? Experience. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Understand, ma'am.
Do you get it?
Yeah, understand. I understand.
Okay.
understand, sir.
Remember to use the word of day and introduce yourself. Your next step.
Hello, everyone. My name is Garvin, and I'm in the 8th grade. Back then, when I was in the first grade of junior high school, I was get discrimination because I am alone a Batak, a Bata dialect. I'm alone Bata in my school, and the rest of my friends are from NTT. But I was a very inclusive person. I was a very inclusive person. I don't mind what people see me about. So I just one day I went to one of my friend and say, "Hey, hello, hey, hello. What's your name?" Oh, what? I say my name is Garvin, and then we interact and make friends. I also continue. I continue this loop to get more friends in my own class. So I build chemistry with people in my class. So right now, our class is considered one of the best and one of the closest each other. We are one of the closest each other. Although sometimes we get our class have friend zone like girls with boys, yeah, and like that. But as I say, although we're different, in my religion, uh, us is unique. Think of it like a box of crayon. Sometimes there is a dual one, a beautiful one, and a broken one. But they learn to be in a one box. My name is Garvin. Thank you.
There are 4 more questions. Okay, 2 more. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Fleer Garvin. It was very inspiring. Okay, we have 4 more questions left. Garvin is the Garvin Gavelier. From the guests or teachers? Yes, or teachers? Yeah. Mr. Charles. Mr. Mr. Just put in Mr. Mr. All right. Good afternoon, Mr. Charles. Right now we have 4 more questions left. Question number 1, 3, 9, and 10. What number would you like to choose?
I would like to pick number 3.
Number 3. It is a quote. Strength lies in difference, not in similarities, by Stephen Covey. Strength lies in difference, not in similarities. Do you get it?
Yes.
All
I
right.
do.
Time is yours, and I remind you to use the word of the day.
Well, good evening, everyone. What's the point if we come with the similarities? This quote, I would like to analogy. In Indonesia, we have a national motto, unity in diversity. Our country can be strong if we respect differences. We tolerate each other, even we come with different culture, different background of the study, different religion, but we still survive until now. And we have 5 religions, and Indonesian has a lot of cultures, languages, but we still survive. We still unite. We still survive even we are different. For example, right now we are here at Fortuna. Look at each other. We are very different culture, different knowledge, but we still can stay together. And the strength lies in differences. I love differences, because by differentiation, we can know, we can listen from their different perspective, different idea, different mind. By those differences, we can find which one can be the strong perspective to lead our organization or our community. I'm Charles, thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Charles. That was very touching and inspirational speech. Right now, we have 3 more questions left. Should we finish all of it or it's enough? Okay. We have 7. All right. All right. Yeah. Alright. Thank you everyone who have participated in the table topic session. This is the end of the session, and back to you, the host of the meeting. Thank you so much to the table topic master and all of the impromptu speakers. I hope in the next meetings we can all participate in the table topic session. Moving on, it is time for our prepared speech session. Let's give a round of applause to Gavelier Michael.
Project number 2. Ya, untuk informasi, jadi untuk members Gavel itu mereka harus menyelesaikan 10 project dari buku ini yang diterbitkan oleh Toastmaster International United States America. Itu adalah sebuah klub terbesar di dunia yang ada di 178 negara. Nah, sebagai seorang member, mereka bertanggung jawab untuk melakukan 10 project speech, 10 project public speaking atau pidato. Dan setiap project ini memiliki satu tujuan masing-masing. Hari ini Michael will deliver the second project. Project nomor 2 adalah organize your speech. Ini sulit sekali kalau orang-orang tidak belajar, yaitu bagaimana kita mengatur pikiran kita, bagaimana how you organize your ideas supaya tidak lompat sana, lompat sini, lompat sini. Nah, saya sangat mendorong ya semuanya belajar untuk speech. Ini bukan soal English only, it's not about English, but it's about literacy. Ini adalah literasi. Just for you to understand bahwa Indonesia berada nomor 2 di seluruh dunia paling bawah untuk kemampuan literasi. Kita bisa membaca, you can read in bahasa, but you don't understand what you have read. Okay, ini kenyataan. You can search it in Google, you can search it in AI. Hasilnya akan sama. Oleh karena itu, it's time for you now, not tomorrow, to learn literacy. Salah satunya adalah how to deliver speech. Jadi literasi itu 3, reading, membaca, writing, menulis, dan telling story, our speech. Nah, hari ini Michael will do the second project. Project nomor 2 adalah organize your speech. Bagaimana dia mengatur pembukaan, opening, body, main ideas, ide utama, dan bagaimana closing the speech, bagaimana menutup sebuah speech dengan baik. Okay. Gavelier Michael. Today you are delivering second project. Can I have that one, please? The information of his speech. What is the title? Kenapa nggak ditulis di sini? This one? Can I have? Tidak ada screennya? Okay. Right. Okay, let's go there. Yeah, this is all the title, right? Yeah. The prepare speaker itu artinya bahwa speaker ini diberikan waktu untuk prepare atau menyiapkan di rumah. Michael Ledo, today he's doing project number 2 with the title of Endless Responsibilities. Endless Responsibilities, ya, suatu tanggung jawab yang tidak pernah selesai. Because he is the first child in the family dan ini adalah adiknya. Ya, adiknya memang lebih sehat, makannya lebih banyak. Okay, right. Then, project number 2 ini tujuannya adalah organize your speech. Bagaimana mengatur bagaimana mengatur ide-ide kita dalam sebuah. Ya, ini yang paling sulit tuh orang Indonesia. Untuk kita bahasa Indonesia, lompat sana, lompat sini, lompat sana tidak bisa teratur. Nah, apalagi dalam bahasa Inggris. Okay. Michael Ledo, the second project, Endless Responsibilities. Give big applause. All right. Just for you to understand that today you will do the project with the time between 5 to 7 minutes and select an appropriate outline which allows listeners to easily follow and understand your speech.
Yes.
Right. And make your message clear with supporting material. If you do not have it, it's fine. You just forget it. Use appropriate translation. This is very important. Thanks. Using the translation and create a strong opening and conclusion. 5 to 7 minutes is yours, Michael.
Ma'am, can I clarify before the speech? Before the timer starts. Okay, check, guys. The title is about endless possibilities, not responsibilities. There might have been some possibilities. Yes. Yes. Possibilities. Okay. Right. Hello, everyone. My name is Michael, and when I was younger, I thought that life had rules. I thought that life had this one path that I need to follow in order to achieve something great. I thought that life have only one dream, have only one goal that I need to achieve, and if it all fails, it's game over for me. But then I decided to punch a tree and create a crafting table. Crazy, right? At least that's how I feel when I play Minecraft for the first time. Minecraft, you've heard that, right? And back then, I didn't know that, I had no idea that this little tiny simple blocky game that a Swedish guy made a decade ago would actually teach me about something bigger, something way grander, something about life, something about dream, hope, and something about us having endless possibilities. You see, Minecraft here is a video game, and a video game is basically, I would argue, one of the best invention that human being has created, other than electricity. But back in the day, video games didn't exist. There is nothing called a video game, and the concept of it never existed until 1958. Now, at this period, computer has just been discovered and being developed, and a guy called William decided to create the first game. His creativity sparked innovation throughout America, and then later on, another guy created the first home console. His name is Ralph Baer. And these two geniuses paved the way for the globalization of games throughout the entire world. And right now, gaming industry has become one of the biggest industries out there, with around 250 million, thousand, or what do you guys think? $1 million? Nah, that's child's play. You know, video games have achieved only last year, 2024, $250 billion in revenue. You know, 250 times, I don't know how many zeros that is, but it's a lot. It's even bigger and way more than the movie and music industries combined. Those two industries are big, you know. And yet, gaming has overpassed those two. And sadly, some parents view gaming as distractions. But in reality, gaming is a really creative work powerhouse that teaches, that challenges and heals children or others or everyone who's playing the game. And in the gaming industry, there are a lot of genres depending on the players and the opinion and, you know, taste of gaming. There is horror, there is action, there is strategy. But out of all of them, one genre stood out the most: sandbox games, especially Minecraft. You see, in sandbox games, especially Minecraft, you have no boss. You have no rules. You can do whatever you want, and you're just given blocks. It is simple, yet it is everything. In Minecraft, you can do whatever you want. You can build structures. You can build computers, literal functional computers inside of the game. You can build entire countries, or even you can rebuild the world if you want to. I mean, there's a project. And just like real life, just like Minecraft, real life also has the same features. You are here in the world. You first came to the world with no guidebooks or any help. You started with nothing, but at the same time, you started with tools. You started with time, passion, and creativity, where you can use those tools to craft your own path in the world. I know there are some hard times, like, you know, you fail sometimes. There are some mobs that killed you in Minecraft, or there are some obstacles that you can go through in real life. But at the end of the day, you respawn, you rebuild, and you keep going. You see, I almost gave up on my dreams. Back in the day, for some reason, I felt hopeless. I felt lost. I feel like I have nothing else to do. I felt like I was behind everybody. I was so far behind. I am worth nothing, basically. There is no redeeming qualities for me. And at that time, I just wanted to play games, you see. And I played Minecraft because it was my favorite game. And so I started building a house in the game. When I built a house, I started to dream. And then I started to plan again. And then I started to hope again. And it clicked in my mind. I am a teenager. My life is not over yet. I still have endless possibilities in front of me, and it's not over yet. I still have way more things to do. And just like Minecraft, real life, you need to realize that you have endless possibilities. To everybody here, especially fellow teens, people who are still growing, you need to know that you don't have to have everything figured out. You're still building, still growing. And when you go in life, yes, you will fail, you will fall down. But remember, you need to work from small to get big. Work small, dream big. You try, you fail, you restart. And for you, just remember this, all of you guys here. Yeah, guys. You guys have endless possibilities. Thank you.
Check, check. Thank you for the amazing and inspirational speech, Gavalier Michael. Now for our keynote session, please welcome Mr. Jawat, who will share insights that connect deeply with today's theme of inclusivity. Let's welcome Mr. Jawat.
Imagine a world where everyone looks like me and speak the same like me. That would be boring, right? And luckily, if everyone is different, and that's a good thing. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jawad, and tonight I'm gonna talk about the topic, different, not divided. Before I begin, let me ask you a question. Could you please give a glimpse and look around you? What do you see? Please do it. Go ahead. What do you see? Do you really see what I see? Every single of you in this room is uniquely different. You're coming with different backgrounds, different families, even different tradition, I can see, different beliefs. But yet, we are here not to compete, not to be divided, but we are here to connect and learn together. Diversity. This is the best topic that I have been waiting for to talk about. Diversity. Let me ask you a question. Does anyone inside of you know what does it mean, diversity? Don't forget, I will be asking some questions inside this beautiful bag, and I have some gifts also. Don't forget that, get a chance. Anyone? Come on. You all should know what is diversity. Maybe from Gaveliers? Doesn't matter? Yes? Selo? Do you have another mic? Okay, thank you.
Diversity means being indifferent from one another, having different ethnicities and backgrounds.
Wow, that's really the closest answer that I get. Thank you so much, Selo. Oh, give a big applause. Diversity means differences in people, difference in religion, tradition, culture, beliefs. Even we come from different backgrounds. Once again, could you please, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, gender, of course. I forget it to say that. Thanks for reminding me, ma'am. Could you please take a look and see what you see around you? Do you see every single of you just wear the same clothes? Why? Can anyone tell me why? Yeah, this is like we call it, the garden is beautiful with different flowers. But if the garden is only one flower, even the gardener will get bored. Oh my God. I will just keep going, and watering the same boring garden. But if it's full of flowers, everyone, wow, even you pay for that. This is what we say diversity. This is what makes our world colorful and beautiful. We live in a diverse world where everything is different. Have you guys ever traveled around the world? That I did. I just across 5 countries. Indonesia is, of course, one of the diverse countries, which I love it. Do you see my outfit? Differences are normal. Every one of us, we were born normal in different families. Believe me, And inside the family, every single of the member of the family, they're different. Maybe you're not different in skin color, hairstyle, but different wishes, different ability. What your father can do, you cannot. If your father drive the car, can you do that? No. It means the family need differences. Yet, since every member of the family is different, but they are coming under one ceiling. Let's just call it unity. Don't let differences divide us. But yet, those differences should not build a wall. Instead, we should make a bridge to connect with each other and learn from each other. What makes us different? Those 7 points that really important and makes us different. The first is culture. Can anyone define what does it mean, culture? From the newcomer, please, the new students. Kultur itu apa? I just mix some bahasa, I'm sorry. Anyone, please? The Gaveliers, maybe? What is culture? If you don't understand the meaning of the culture, then how you gonna connect yourself with the other cultures? And how gonna you show yourself that, oh, this is my culture? Okay, so what is this? This is a type of culture, right? And what is this? What this type of outfit mean to you? Can anyone tell me? What this type of outfit mean to you? This is the value of our life. This is what just show you who you are and where you come from. You should be proud of being Indonesian and the first, of course, entity. This is my home. I love it. Culture, worldwide we have different cultures. Cultures means different dances, different traditions, different beliefs. Of course, in Kupang, you see, then each part of the Kupang, if we go, we see differences, right? They're not the same. But imagine if around the world there should be one type of dance, one type of family gathering. It will be boring, right? No one will attend. That's why it's the differences that make us unique and create curiosity, you know. Oh, our new neighbor, you know, they have different culture. What I see, you know, let's go, okay. The ask. It means like that shows, okay, you will be welcome, you know, and you just like connecting yourself with the new environment or the new tradition. Language. Oh yeah, you guys should know about this one. Does anyone know how many languages are spoken worldwide? Come on. Sorry, I need to drink, yeah. It's because of culture. I got invited and I respected, you know. Maybe from Gaveliers and the new, please. Anyone can attend. Doesn't matter. Please. Okay, there are 7,000 languages are spoken worldwide. It means there are 7,000 ways to say I love you. Do you understand? But it depends on you. You can choose. And there are 7,000 ways to say, hey, we are divided, you know, different. But it's in our hand. And instead of saying we are different, we try to just use those languages and make bridges to connect and learn from each other. Every country has their own local dialects or national language. Does anyone know how many local dialects are spoken through Indonesia? Or maybe For those who are living in NTT, and maybe how many local dialects are spoken in NTT? If you don't know that, then please don't call yourself that, oh, I proudly speak, I love it. Can I use bahasa? Maybe is it okay? Di seluruh Indonesia berapa bahasa? Bahasa lokal ya, bahasa lokal yang bisa berbahas pakai kayak begini. Beta, bemo pi, like that. It's like local dialect, which I love it, Even more than I speak French, English, but I prefer always to talk about using Melayu Kupang. I'm proud of it. See. Okay, anyone? Please? Oh yeah, Audrey, thank you.
50 to 70 local dial.
Come on, everyone. There are 715 languages or local dialects are spoken in Indonesia. And does anyone know NTT? How come? I have information. I'm not from Indonesia. I know about your land. You're living in heaven. How come you don't just like value the place that you're living? In NTT, there are 72 perfect local dialects are spoken. And can anyone tell me, which city has the most spoken local dialogue in NTT? Oh yeah. My bad. Based on my information, since I like watching documentaries, I got those information. And Alor itself is 31 or 32, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry, it's more. But based on my information, that's why I learned Melayu, Kupang Melayu to connect myself to learn more, about the culture. And appearance, of course. We all have different appearance, different skin color, hairstyle. And mostly the girls, you like to color your hair indifferently, which make our world, beautiful. But imagine every one of us, we wear the same type of clothes, the same skin color. That would be boring, right? Hey, I saw that person, that in the morning. But actually that person is different because of the skin color and outfit is the same. It will be boring, exactly. And beliefs. Every one of us, we were born in different families. If you were born in Christian families, then you're Christian. If you're born in Muslim families, you're Muslim. But doesn't mean those differences should build a wall between us. When you are living in one community, in one country, you should respect. You should respect those beliefs or the others' beliefs. If they have praying even, you should respect. This is built connection. Tradition. Every culture has different traditions. Even my own tradition is different. When I came to Indonesia, it was really difficult for me to adapt. Oh my God, I just like feel lost, But I just want to take you to one beautiful and different, unique tradition. Anyone here from Toraja? Oh, okay, ma'am. Ma'am, okay. There will be some question raised, yeah, ma'am? Okay. Toraja. Toraja is, if I'm not mistaken, Toraja is located in Sulawesi. Toraja is known for its unique funeral ceremonies. I watched the documentary. And if the newborn baby passed away, they just make a grave inside the tree called Tara tree or Pohon Tara. Then does anyone know what is the story behind? Why they do that? Eglin, are you from Toraja? Okay, do you know what's the story behind that? If the newborn baby passed away and they find a tree, and they find a tree called pohon tara or tara tree, and they just make a grave, put the baby inside, and just cover it with the branches of the tree. Why? Does anyone know? Then why I should know? It's like always deep about one religion once you learn about the language. Come on, everyone. Okay, but they believe, since based on my information, I watched the documentary, they believe that since the newborn baby, they haven't grown the teeth yet and passed away, they make a grave inside the tree, and they believe since the tree is growing and covering, right, so covering the hole, and they believe that the baby will keep growing with the tree. And that's a perfect idea and the biggest things that I heard, it was really good. And they believe they never just make a grave in the land, Does anyone know? They never put the corpse or make a grave in the land. Does anyone know why? They usually put it, right, in a coffin and put it in a cave. Yeah, if anyone maybe have visited Toraja, but like you, I wish to, because I will, I'm just like maybe saving whatever. If I get time, I will. Okay, because those differences, make curiosity, not just only for me. People from the other side of the world, the tourists, they come to visit. Hey, like, what sort of tradition is that? Because once you watch, it will create curiosity. So they believe if they just put the corpse in make a grave, like, it's not good. Like, they will, make the land dirty, since they believe the land is our source, We get a food from that. But this is logical for me. That's why we should respect the differences. Skills, for sure. Every one of us here, every one of you have different skills. But if you see someone is not good at one skill, but never say, hey, you're not part of us. Whenever you reach in that position, you become a doctor, engineer. Don't say, oh, I don't want to eat the food with, he's a mechanic guy, I don't want it. Or he's a chef. How come, judging people? That's just building wall. For instance, saying, okay, my brother's wife is a doctor. Okay, but that doctor, if she wants to just like enjoy the delicious food, who cooked the food? The chef. If she drives, a luxurious car, if the car broke down, who will fix it? Mechanic. That's why we become, united, and we need those skills. We really don't need those skills. And don't think that, what is it? Merendahkan ya orang ini, merendahkan orang, begitu. Yeah, no, I'm saying in bahasa, I know that they know. Yeah, underestimating people. Okay, he's under me. I'm richer than him and than her. God creates us equally, and we should not make a wall in order to just like make a bridge to connect with each other. Foods, every one of us love it, right? Worldwide, there are different local cuisines, which I love it. But Indonesia, especially Kupang, is my favorite one. Okay, but back home, of course, I come, from a country with different local cuisines. It's completely different. Everything is different from Indonesia. I was lucky to adjust. I learned a lot. Can anyone tell me, have you ever heard of nasi biryani, nasi kabuli? Have you ever tried? No. Do you want it, Lilo? Do you want to try? You ask Mr. Jawad, because I'm a good chef, I can cook. Okay. But for your information, I try to learn to cook fried rice. But it is Mr. Jawad's fried rice. It's still not reached the ingredients. I'm asking. Okay. Nasi kabuli and nasi biryani is our own traditional or local cuisine, which is different. But the biryani is a little bit similar to fried rice. Okay. Let me take you to a short story of mine. Yeah. What do you see? Different picture, right? No, actually, yeah. Then, what do you see? Different outfit, different tradition. It is the same thing that I feel when I step in Indonesia. A young boy who traveled, a long way and come to the different world. Back home, I came from, a country with 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, winter. In different backgrounds, different traditions. When I come to Indonesia, when I step in Indonesia, Jakarta, everything's become different. The environment, since Indonesia has just only 2 seasons, rainy and hot season. The people were different. The foods were looking unusual, unusual for me. The language was difficult. I thought by myself, oh my God, Jawad, are you going to adapt with this environment and adjust yourself with this community? The time I was living in Bogor, Jakarta, I'm sorry if I mispronounced the name, I still not get used to. There, something miracle happened. Our house owner invited us for a lunch. Yeah, and everyone, if you heard the lunch and your eyes is getting bigger, right? I hope that you are not, feeling hungry. Then when we arrived at his house, and I saw different type of local cuisines on the table that have already prepared. But the point is, I didn't know the names. Even I didn't taste it. It was really unfamiliar for me. Yeah, awkwardly, shyly, whenever you are new in some community, I just tried one morsel from this food, from that, But the point is, sorry to say I didn't like it, but this is usual. But to respect, you never reject. Jangan ditolak, ya. Never reject. For respect, I had my lunch there. But then I realized something. Either you like it or you don't like it. You will be part of this community since you are living in. The 283 million people will not gonna change the culture for you, for a single of you. But you are the one who should connect and learn how to connect and find a way. This is what we should find a way how to connect yourself with that community. Back then, one day, since I was cooking by myself, the foods were really unusual. Then I was just cooking, my own food. Then one day, I decided to do shopping, and I went to the traditional market, Pasar. When I arrived there, a young, beautiful lady was sitting behind the baskets of fresh vegetables. Then there, I just asked, I want to buy 1 kilo kantung. Kantung. Then the young, beautiful lady just confused and said, I don't have it. Then while I was standing and looking at those fresh potatoes on the basket, oh my God, what do you mean? Oh, then I pointed this one. Oh, you mean kintang. Okay. Then I mispronounced the word. And instead of saying kintang, mau 1 kilo kintang, bilang 1 kilo kantung. Kantung plastic. And that time I realized, oh my God, Jawad, you have a long way to go. It's just a beginning. One day, I wanted to use public transportation, which is affordable, right? For sure, you're not just, whenever you, for instance, you once moved to the other country in low budget, kaya saku bocor begitu kan? Low budget, then how come you just using car Grab with the AC? No way. I wanted to use public transportation. It was my first day. Then my friends told me that, hey, whenever you arrive in your destination, just say kiri. K-I-R-I, right? Kiri. Right. Then, I was practicing kiri, and like that, Then, you see, sometimes they say, hello, bule, like that. Then when I reach I reached the public transportation stop, then when I get in, the people were looking, whispering, oh my God. Then I froze, okay. I was really young that time. Don't look at me, like getting bigger. No, I was really skinny and young, shy guy. Then, okay, I just, when my stop came, I realized I forgot the word. What was that? Then I afraid to mispronounce the word and something bad happened. It can be maybe bad words. Then I keep silent. And luckily, luckily the young lady stopped the car. And I get out of the car. And by then, I missed my stop. I should walk back to my stop, my destination. On the way of coming back to my destination, I realized the only way to connect yourself with this community is language. You should learn the language. Once you know the language, it will be easier for you to connect yourself. Then I started learning English, but the problem was my English wasn't good. And how come I start learning Bahasa and English together? But luckily, my neighbors were really kind. They were always helping me, supporting me. Even they called me bully, but I didn't like it. But the first word, can anyone guess what was the first sentence that I learned from Bahasa Indonesia? Apa kabar? Do you understand? I was saying, apa kabar? Do you understand? I was like, oh my God. But sounds good, Oh, okay, it's the start. But it took for me, 9 months to learn the same time Bahasa Indonesia in English. I didn't pay a penny for the classes. I was curious, where is the free online class? Where is free online class? If free online class, Jawat was there. Take the opportunity. You should be like that. You should look for the opportunity. Opportunity never come and knock the door. Peter, where are you? I'm coming. Not like that. They never do that. But you should open the door and looking. Where are you, opportunity? I'm looking for you. This is really important. Then, by the time I moved to a beautiful land called NTT Kopeng, and the beautiful journey start. I feel I was trying the food, and the food once was unusual, it's become my daily food. And the language once was difficult for me, become the language that I used to communicate with people. And the people were when the maybe I have a lot of things. Okay. Since we run out of the time, I'm sorry. Okay, just once ignite the fire is difficult to, Okay, then yes, the people become friends, family. I'm sorry. Okay, what should not divide us? Skin color, religion, language, gender. Male and female are equal. Never say, I'm really, strong without woman or the man. Woman, I'm really strong without man. That's a lie. We need each other. We rely on each other. This is very important. Nationality. Doesn't matter from where you come from, it's supposed to be respected. Once you come to enter the one community, you should respect. And you should be respected. Physical abilities. If you have any student in your class, those who really difficult to do anything, disabled, whatever, please respect. Don't forget, yeah. A tiny word will hurt, will break, the something will never fix again. The power of being inclusive. Yeah, I didn't want, okay, so you just use it. Smile more. Smile is acting like like an electricity, and life is like a battery. When you smile more and your batteries keep charging. Once your battery is full charged, and you can give a smile to others. Can you smile, please? Can I have your smile? Can I have your smile? No, Mr. Jawa talked more. Listen with empathy. It's not just whenever you're listening, and someone ask you to share, whenever someone asks you to listen, they want to talk and just, playing phone, this is bad habit. It's not good, okay? We should listen. Celebrate differences, okay? I have talked about it, and be curious, not judgmental. Before judging, you should know. You should walk on someone's shoes for a mile to understand their beliefs and their tradition. I will finish, ma'am. Thank you so much. Kindness builds bridge. If you see someone just sitting on the corner, Peter, for instance, I use this a lot in my class. He sat, just go. Excuse me, Peter, for bothering. Do you need a hand? Do you need to talk? And that small act of kindness, saves someone's life. It's not just that person's life. And Peter will help the other guy will help the other. It means it will build a chain of kindness. It will return back to you one day. Share and enjoy different foods together. Please do it. Since I have gathering with my local friends, different religion, Muslim, Christian, Catholic, then I cook my own food, and they bring their own food. Sharing food is not just only makan, yeah? It's not only eating the food, enjoying the food. Sharing love, unity. Do you know the ingredients for fried rice is like, for me, unity, peace, power, love. Please don't forget that. But sometimes, some bad habits, destroy the inclusivity. Yeah. Those are the bad habits. Racism. Judging people based on their skin color. It's really a bad habit. I'm afraid those bad habits become part of the culture, and it will destroy our unity in culture. Discrimination. Judging people. He is Muslim, but we should not. We should judge his ability. In community, in a country, we don't need that he's Muslim or Christian. We need the ability to improve our country, our community. Bullying, please. You should be the one who's responsible to tell others, Bullying is start from, for instance, in class. If someone cannot talk English, speak perfect English, then don't laugh. That's bullying. It starts from that, even it's a sign. Please be respectful always to understand others. Making quick judgment is not necessary, I've talked about. Gossip and rumors, which is common here, I'm sorry here. Making something out of nothing. This is not our business. This is not our responsibility to talk about the others, Yeah, put some time for yourself. Those gossiping and rumors, or making something out of nothing, build, a wall. And instead of like proving yourself, oh, I'm a writer, no, or I'm a good speaker. Doesn't prove that. Okay. Ignoring others' differences, no need. I have talked about it. Not respecting cultures or traditions. We always respect. I just want to share something. When I first moved from Bogor, Jakarta to Kupang, then one night, our neighbors, they have party. They were just like drinking, they become drunk, and they loud music till morning. Then I thought by myself, oh my God, what sort of tradition is that? The point is, I realize you are living in their land, and you should respect. For now, it's like become normal, since I'm part of. Not caring about others and environment. Please respect the others, and the only thing, environment. If you go out, if you have gathering, buy meatball, whatever, that we take away the food all in plastic. Don't left behind, Throw it in the trash bin, please. I remember once I went behind the On the Rock. Anyone knows On the Rock? Behind On the Rock, there's a place to sit, public area. Then I went there after class, and I brought my own dinner, and the wind was blowing. The sound of the water was good, and the music from the cafe behind was really soft and good. And the young couple was sitting beside me. And I really enjoyed, while I was having my dinner, and they are having their dinner, they brought meatball. After an hour, I just like turn around and see like those young couples left, and they left everything behind. I just realized like you guys are given a heaven and you cannot take care of. Then I was the one, just like clean the mess and throw it in a trash bin. There wasn't a trash bin, a sack maybe, if I'm not mistaken. Then I thought, if I am, as a foreigner, care about your land, then how come you don't care about your land? Please, make sure always clean everything, yeah? Don't leave the trash behind. Then I hope, if you do that, it means probably after 3 or 40 years, this beautiful or heaven land will be a trash land. I left you with this. Remember, variety is the spice of life. Let's celebrate our differences because together we are stronger and kinder and better. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your inspirational story, Mr. Jawad. Next, we will move on to the final session, which is the evaluation session. For this, I would like to invite the ballot counter to explain the rules of the ballot or evaluation session. Let's welcome Gavelier Alpha.
Thank you, the host of the meeting, Keira. Good evening, everyone. I'm Alpha, and I'm your ballot counter. And as a ballot counter, I'm responsible to distribute and collect this paper I'm holding. And you should write down the best evaluator, the best speaker, and the best table topic speaker. Excuse me, ma'am. Can I explain this in Bahasa? Jadi teman-teman akan menulis siapa yang akan menjadi evaluator terbaik, best speaker, dan table topic speaker yang terbaik. Nah, table topic speaker yang terbaik itu yang grammarian. Oke. Jadi yang pertama itu best evaluator atau evaluator terbaik yang akan memberikan evaluasi terbaik. Teman-teman akan menulis evaluator terbaik setelah yang tadi general evaluator, timer, dan counter menyampaikan pengamatannya sepanjang meeting berjalan. Dan untuk best speaker, kan hari ini kita cuma punya satu prepared speaker yaitu Michael. Jadi teman-teman boleh atau tidak menulis namanya di sini. Dan untuk best table topic speaker atau yang menjadi pembicara tanpa persiapan terbaik, teman-teman bisa melihat namanya di sini. Ya. Ini Selo, Eglin, yang ini Ken. Yang ketiga, Ariel. Guest Ariel, Gavelier Daniel, Gavelier Garvin, dan yang terakhir Mr. Charles. Mr. Charles di belakang itu. Jadi setelah ini saya akan membagikan kertas ini, tetapi untuk evaluator terbaik teman-teman belum boleh menulisnya sebelum teman-teman yang tadi mengambil bagian timer dan lain-lain menyampaikan pengamatannya. Apakah bisa dipahami? Okay. Back to you, the host of the meeting.
Thank you so much, Gavelier Alpha. Now it is time to welcome back all of the evaluators and the tag team. For this, I would like to invite Gavelier Lilo as the general evaluator. Let's give a round of applause.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. My name is Lilo, and my team and I have gathered. My team and I have taken notes throughout the meeting, and in this very session, we are going to report all of our findings. First of all, I would like to share my finding throughout the meeting. I'd like to point out that our meeting did not start on time, as we started 16 minutes later than our actual schedule, which we started at 6:46 p.m. I believe that this is caused because we were waiting for the others to come and attend. So for the next meeting, I suggest starting the meeting on time, even if there are only a few attendees. Secondly, I would like to appreciate the sergeants at arms. Please give applause for setting up the room equipment, since the room was set since the room equipment was all set up properly and there were no problems with the equipment. Like, for example, the audio was working clearly. Since sometimes the microphone will just not work properly. And then I would like to point out that the host did not mention and explain the purpose and what is the explanation of Gavel. They forgot to explain the purpose and the meaning of Gavel. So Gavel is a club where we learn to be better at communication and leadership. And fourthly, I would like to appreciate all the evaluators for introducing themselves. I feel like they use understandable words that can. I feel like they use understandable words that can. I feel like they use simple words that can be understandable for the attendees and the guests. Next, let's move on to the table topic session of my note. From what I observed, all the attendees paid attention and showed enthusiasm and respect to whoever speaking in front. Please give applause to yourself. Even though I still saw some of them talking to each other in the middle of a speech. I also would like to appreciate all and thanks to all of them, to all the people that participated in the table topic session. And for those who didn't, I would like to encourage all of you to join or participate in the table topic session in the later meetings or the next few meetings. As the purpose of Gavel itself is to improve our communication and leadership skills. And there's no need to feel mistakes, since mistakes are not failures, but is the foundation of success. I would like to also point out the PPT or the file. I would like to suggest double checking everything before putting it here, since I saw some typo and some what's it called misspelling. For example, experiencing, and the prepared speaker's title that was supposed to be endless possibilities was misspelled into endless responsibilities. Okay. Next, I would like to introduce. I would like to call the TAG team to report their findings. Let's start with the timer, the one and only Gavelier Jasmine. Give applause.
Hello everyone, back with me, the timer. I will report my finding. Here is my finding. For the first one, Gavelier Cello spoke for 1 minute 28 seconds. Okay. Sorry. Gavelier Eglin spoke for 2 minutes 4 seconds. Gavelier Ken spoke for 1 minute 37 seconds. Guest Ariel spoke for 1 minute 50 seconds. Gavelier Daniel spoke for 2 minutes 3 seconds. Gavelier Garfin spoke for 1 minute 47 seconds. And last but not least, Mr. Charles spoke for 2 minutes 21 seconds. For our prepared speaker, Gavelier Michael spoke for 6 minutes 53 seconds. I want to congratulate to our prepared speaker, Gavelier Michael, and also for you guys who participate in the table topic session, because all of you guys are eligible. Please give a big applause. And also we have some difference or diversity. We have the only girls or one of the boys in this table topic session, Gavelier Eglin. Please give a big applause to, yeah, one of the boys. That's all from my report, and back to you, the general evaluator.
Next, let's welcome our accounter, Gavelier Nanda. Please give applause.
Hello, everyone. Okay, so here's my counter report. First speaker, Gavelier Stello. Very good job. You didn't mention any and also no repetitive words. Good job. Please give a big applause to Gavelier Stello. Meanwhile, our one and only Gavelier Eglin had one and also mentioned the word once. Gavelier Ken didn't make any or but he mentioned the word we for 4 times. Next, Gavelier Ariel guest Ariel just had one Very good. Please give a big applause to all of us. And Gavelier Daniel had 2 6 and mentioned the word trying for 3 times. Next, Gavelier Garvin had 5 and 3 Lastly, Mr. Charles had 1 4 and also mentioned the word for 2 times. You guys did a very great job, and please give a big applause for all of us. That's all for my report. Back to you, the general evaluator.
And the last but not least, we have our grammarian, Madam Toastmaster. Please give applause.
Yeah, to shorten the time because we don't have much time left here. I would just say that everyone did very well. Only that you have to remember penggunaan daripada yang namanya past tense. Kemudian ada conjunction. Kemudian ada passive voice yang tadi masih kena. Terus ada uncompleted sentence, everybody do the same apa? Same thing, same habit. Hanya itu ya, Mem Nana tidak akan say one by one karena waktunya kita sudah tidak ada lagi. But I would say that beberapa adalah did not. Ya, ada beberapa yang tidak answer the question. Nggak apa-apa, kita akan belajar di kelas nanti. Ya, terus ada yang kata-kata empati. Empati itu adalah kata benda. Jadi jangan bilang be empathy, being empathy. Okay? Seperti itu ya. Seperti tadi Ariel mengatakan if we look at from the past, look at sama from itu tidak boleh jadi satu sayangku. Alright. So when we learned from what happened in the war, nah seperti itu. Jadi nanti kita akan belajar bahwa ada pick up the word right. Jadi tidak boleh diterjemahkan bahasa Indonesia tuh langsung tukuk tidak bisa. Nanti artinya jadi lucu. Mari kita lihat misalnya begitu. Tidak bisa selalu harus look at. Sometimes we have to choose learned. Let's learn for what has been going on in the war. Nah, jadi bahasa itu baru bisa dipelajari apabila kita sering mendengarkan orang asli bertutur. Oke? Oke, please teachers, please explain this di kelas masing-masing so that they understand what I meant because I cannot talk in a very detailed way. Okay, thank you so much and back to you, the host of the meeting.
Thank you so much to Gavelier Lilo and the TAG team. Now, while we wait for the ballot counter to finish counting all of the votes, we will give some time so all of you maybe can rest, drink while we wait for the results to come in. Thank you.
Sebagai pembicara yang terbaik, kemudian 3 evaluator yang terbaik adalah yang mana? Apakah Lilo yang baju orange, Nanda, dan Jasmine. Okay. Jasmine yang pakai kacamata, Nanda yang sebelah hello everyone. Nah, itu adalah Nanda ya. Memang dia orangnya sangat-sangat ramah sekali. And Lilo ya. Tadi Lilo yang the only boy. Yeah, one of two. But Lilo right. Jadi inilah pelajaran public speaking hari ini. Today, how you learn? How did you learn dari session ini? How did you learn? Apa yang Anda pelajari? What did you learn? I will ask yang baru, Rosa. Rosa ini nama yang saya suka. Rosa.
Rose. Apa yang dipelajari? Pastinya tentang perbedaan. Terus, confident, kepercayaan diri, ya, berani untuk berbicara, berani untuk mengutarakan pendapat.
Dan satu lagi, if you don't practice, you will never be able to speak. You are here to speak English, guys. Remember that you are at Fortuna not to learn English. Learn English, go to school. But you are at Fortuna to speak English. So whatever happened, whatever you feel uncomfortable, just go ahead. Because if you don't try, you will never know that you can do it. Okay? Good job. Have you done with that? Not yet? Okay. Then remember that the more I use English, the more I will want to use it. Come on, you say that. The more I use English, the more I will want to use it. One more time. The more I use English, the more I will want to use it. That's why. Oppositely, less I use English, less I want to use English. Less I use English, I don't really want to use English. You understand what I mean? So that's why English is just a skill. English itu bukanlah suatu pelajaran kayak matematik, fisik, you know. Saya orang matematik, orang fisik, but English itu adalah sesuatu yang the more you practice, just like dancing, right? Seperti menari, music itu adalah practice, just like English. Kenapa? How long have you been learning English? Berapa lama kita belajar bahasa Inggris? More than 12 years, 12 tahun, 10 tahun. Tapi don't you speak English very well now? Not yet. Why? Why? Why don't you speak good English? Sudah sampai puluhan tahun kita belajar English. Why? Can you say, because I never practice? Can you say that? Because I never practice. From today, from tonight, practice and speak at least 30 minutes a day. Just speak. Speak up, okay? Use 900 to be your guidance. Teachers, please guide their students how to use 900 in their speaking practice, okay? We'll see you on the new one Monday, and we will do this. And I send the voice note in the groups, and you will do in your voice recording, okay? Thank you. Back to you, the ballet cantor.
All right. So I'm going to announce the best double topic master speaker goes to, can I have drum roll please? Gavel Cello. Let's give her a big applause. Cello. Oh yes, sure.
Second siapa? Second siapa? Okay. Sorry to say, but sorry ya, nggak apa-apa ya. Kita belajar ya, kita belajar. Ini karena yang memilih orang nggak ngerti gitu ya. Bahwa di dalam speaking itu harus melihat apakah ini Selo tuh bagus banget Englishnya. I would say Englishnya bagus banget. His English is very good. Sangat bagus. He has been learning English here since he was 8 years old, 9 years old. Elementary, sejak SD. Ini semua dari SD gitu. Only that malam ini dia split kepleset dalam menjawab ini. Oke untuk elementary, tapi tidak oke untuk level tinggi. Oke, understand what I mean? So I would say that kalau saya boleh ngomong, I would choose Ken. Ya. Saya hilangkan Mr. Charles ya, karena dia saya teacher, saya hilangkan. So saya merasa bahwa Ken answer the question dan dia deep sekali di dalam menjelaskannya. Oke. Alright. Is that okay with you? Ya, karena ini pelajaran Gavel memang very tough ya. Gavel itu tidak untuk menyenangkan orang, tetapi untuk belajar public speaking yang terbaik. Kalau Englishnya yes, saya harus katakan antara Ken sama ini tidak ada bandingnya, because he has been learning English longer than Ken. Ken itu baru saja. Ini anak kemarin sore, ini sudah kemarin sore tahun lalu, minggu lalu ini kemarin sore. Tetapi pada hari ini untuk pertanyaan ini, I would say that Ken answer the question dan Selo kepleset sedikit. Yeah. Kebingungan. Pertanyaannya berat, memang berat sekali. Untuk kayaknya memang berat sekali ya. So I would say that mungkin hari ini bagaimana? What you think? Ya. Yeah. Oke, saya mau memberikan appreciation yang berbeda. Nanti kita tulis yang berbeda. Tapi it's okay. The best speaker tetap dia. And I would say appreciation yang khusus untuk Ken. Ya, yeah, you go. People will only see your English. Masih ngeliat Englishnya, belum lihat isinya. Right.
And the last but not least, the best evaluator goes to, can I have a drum roll please? Gavelier Nanda. Okay, thank you. Gavelier Cello, Nanda, and Ken. You may give it back to me. Thank you. And on behalf of Fortuna Gavel Club 078392446, I officially close this meeting. Let's stand up and let's sing Glorify My Lord.
Let's pray. Glorify